Hey guys, obviously, senior night's always an emotional day. So if I break up crying here right now, I apologize. I'll try not to. I think I teared out before the game. But it was just great tonight, uh, the way our seniors played and how everybody played for the seniors. I think we looked extremely unselfish. I mean, you had 19 assists. I think guys were just really laying it out for each other. We had a dud the other night against Purdue, and we all challenged each other to make sure that's not how we're going out. And guys really played hard for each other, and you can see the passion, you can see the love. And then you look at the seniors. Trent Buttrick had an awesome night. John Harrod did it again, double double. Jamari was tremendous. Kyle McCluskey was flying around the place. Taylor gave it good minutes, and then guys coming off the bench. And I think you just saw, a team that was really connected. Through all the adversity that these guys have been through, and the seniors, and having a unprecedented senior year with COVID and everything like that, for them to all come together. And this group has stayed connected the whole year, and just really proud of everybody, and proud the way we responded. We've won 2 out of our last 3, going on the road now to play a tough Maryland team before the tournament. I still think we got some room to get better, but I really love this group going down the stretch run right now.
Thanks, Coach Mark Brennan. We'll start with a question from you. Tanny Luce, you're on deck.
Jim, can you address the little 7-0 burst you had late in the game after they had cut it to 11, and then what it meant to you? A lot of people start the game with 5 seniors, but to get those 5 kids out there toward the end of the game for one last hurrah, what did that kind of mean to you? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Like, it's about these guys and all the hard work that they've put in, and to have those guys finish a game like this together. I almost got a little teary-eyed putting them back in, but it was great. We had a big lead. Obviously, it's so hard to keep those guys down. Marcus is one of the best guards in the country. So they made their run back at us, and then we kind of, pushed it back at them, started playing the way we wanted to play. So it gave us the opportunity to get those guys back in there. And then, to have Jamari and John exit the game together, we're fortunate that we had a special opportunity to do that for those guys, and then to recognize each senior to come off the court, even though there's not a ton of fans in the building, but people that are watching and the family members. It's the way it's supposed to end.
Tanny Luce, will come to you. Dave Melendra, you'll be on deck.
Coach, none of your seniors really came into the program as particularly high recruited guys, yet, they've all kind of blossomed. They're pretty serviceable players. What does that show you about the growth of the program and your players in general, that they've now matched the highest win total of any class you've had in history?
That's really special. They were a part of a lot of winning. They're competitors, they're winners. They've all grown within their role. Jamari coming in as a little, skinny kid, wide-eyed, just running around, getting after Tony Carr every day. It made him better. John Harrow, so well documented about his growth. Trent Buttrick, right, hasn't really played much until his senior year, has been a big contributor to us. And for guys like that, that's something that you're never going to take away from them. That they are leaving this program, with tied for, and maybe not, man. Maybe we're going to get a couple more. So the winningest players in the program history. That's something really, really special, and I'm so happy it's those guys, and I'm so happy for them.
Just as a side note too, the senior photos are in the box folder in the media center if you'd like to grab those with captions. Dave Melendra, let's come to you. Evan Patrick, you'll be on deck.
Hey, Coach, got a couple questions for you. One, how was it in the arena to have to seem like a small group of people in the arena tonight?
It's good. It's always good. It was loud. It was louder than normal. And, again, as a coach, I don't really hear much, see much, but you definitely recognize that the families there. I thought it was special. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the ceremony that we had, considering that we're in COVID, I thought it was tremendous to have the managers and their families and everybody here to recognize the hard work that all these guys have put in. I thought it was really special. So obviously to have them here tonight, it helped. I thought we played really well, and I think it's always special for the seniors to have their family around them, especially during this time.
Evan Patrick, will come to you for a question. Nate Bauer, you're on deck.
Jim, after the Purdue game, you said the guys looked really fatigued, and that was a big reason for that performance. And then yesterday, you said that having this little break has been really beneficial. How much did that have an impact on you guys coming out and really seeming like a really energetic group tonight?
Yeah, I thought it helped, right? You know, that was 3 games in a week at Iowa, at Nebraska, Purdue at home 3 in a week. That's tough. And late in the year, we looked a little fatigued, and I thought we did a good job of balancing what we needed to do in practice and also getting these guys some rest. And I think it paid off. And we're going to take off tomorrow too. You know, we're going to try to get as many days where we can get these guys off their feet leading up to the next couple of games, or leading up to the next game, then the tournament.
Nate Bauer, let's come to you. Corey Geiger, you'll be on deck.
Jim, do you believe in momentum, and what can this type of win do for you kind of coming down the home stretch?
I do today. We're going to see. I mean, listen, we won 2 out of 3. Right? We got to get some rest, regroup. We're going to play a great Maryland team. They're playing big time basketball right now on the road. Right now, it's about playing your best basketball. So we got to go in there. We got to prepare for these guys. Like I said, get these guys some rest, get them prepared, get on the road, and hopefully we continue to play well going into the tournament. In my coaching career, my teams, you look back, we've usually played our best basketball late. I know everybody says they want to, but we've normally done that. So hopefully we can do that over this next 2 weeks.
Corey Geiger, let's come to you. Justin Morgenstein, you'll be on deck.
Jim, can you speak to Trent Buttrick more specifically? He had 13 and 7, just a really strong game all around on a senior night. What does it do for a kid like that?
It's awesome. It's awesome. And I've been around a lot of senior nights, and sometimes they can go the other way, right? Sometimes it can just be there's too much emotion and they just don't play well and they're trying too hard, or, whatever it may be. And Trent really, he just came out really relaxed tonight. I thought he played really well. He really rebounded the ball. He played physical tonight, which he has the ability to do. He made some shots, and then obviously to end it, the game with a dunk like that was tremendous. So really happy for Trent. And if he can continue to, just keep doing what he's doing for us, it gives us more depth in the front court. We have a chance to make a run here. But really happy for him. Really happy for him.
Justin Morgenstein, let's come to you. And then I saw another hand up. But if we've got other questions, Dave Melender, we've got another question from you. You'll be after Justin.
Jim, I know the season isn't over yet, but what's something that you feel you're going to really miss about this team just once they specifically move on?
The connectiveness, the drive for each other, the effort. I know I keep saying this, but man, you come to our practices, it's like the first day of practice, man. These guys are really playing for each other and love playing, like we're playing for the love of the game and the love for each other. So I might have a better answer for that once the season's over, but for right now, that's what I got.
Dave Melender, let's come back to you. We'll wrap up this session, and then we'll have John, Jamari, possibly Trent, but definitely one of those 3 will be coming on the dais. Dave Melender, let's come to you.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about the way your bench played tonight as you put up 49 bench points?
Yeah, I mean, it was tremendous. Now, it could partly be because we brought 3 starters off the bench too, because we started the seniors. But everybody really contributed tonight. I mean, hey man, we had 19 assists. Like that's just really unselfish basketball. That's a coach's dream to have 19 assists. We really shared it. We played off each other. And everybody contributed. Everybody who came in off the bench, whether it was the starters or then when Kyle came back, Seth played really hard and aggressively. I mean, it was, if we can play like that, if we can put this together again, we're going to make some noise.